My brother pointed at me during the funeral and shouted that I was only there for the money. Every eye in the room turned to me, while the muffled laughter of my uncles and the whispers of my cousins cut through me like knives. Jason, my older brother, Dad's favorite, was savoring every second of my public humiliation. The worst part came when the lawyer appeared holding a USB and said my father had left a recorded message. Dad's face filled the screen and he spoke 3 words that changed everything. Jason, I know. In the chapel, the poison had already spread. Jason used everyone's grief to reinforce his version of the story. I was the ungrateful daughter, the one who had chosen painting in galleries instead of a desk at Hayes & Co., the family real estate company. He, on the other hand, painted himself as the loyal son always at Dad's side in every meeting and every project. During the funeral, the whispers grew louder. My Aunt Margaret leaned over to my cousin and whispered something that made him laugh out loud. My Uncle Robert shook his head as if my very presence confirmed a betrayal. I felt the urge to run out, but I stayed. Something inside me told me I hadn't heard the whole story yet. At the law office, Jason sat at the head of the table as if he already owned everything. The lawyer, Michael Turner, one of Dad's closest friends for more than 3 decades, placed a USB drive on the table. Your father left very specific instructions. He wanted to speak to you directly. Jason's confident smile faltered for the first time. The screen lit up with my father's serious face. If you're watching this, it means I'm no longer here, and there are truths I can't leave unsaid. Jason shifted uncomfortably in his chair. Dad raised his eyes and said firmly, I want to speak first to my daughter, Emily. A murmur spread across the room. I held my breath. Emily, I owe you an apology. I should have said this while I was alive. 6 months ago, I found something in your brother's office that broke me. A drawer full of your letters, your invitations, your notes, all unopened. Jason made sure they never reached me. It felt like a punch to the chest. Michael paused the playback for a moment, giving me space. Jason's face was red like I had never seen it before. Dad continued. I hired a private investigator. He confirmed that Jason had been deleting your voicemails, pretending to answer your calls as you, and telling me you were too busy for me. The room went completely silent. Jason could no longer hide the sweat on his forehead. But Dad didn't stop there. The investigator also uncovered something worse. Jason has been using low-quality materials in construction projects, falsifying safety reports, and bribing officials to pass inspections. Some executives put their hands to their heads. A board member let out an audible, "Oh my God." Dad took a deep breath, and his expression softened as he looked directly into the camera. Emily, I followed your career in secret. I bought some of your artwork under pseudonyms. Your courage to stay true to yourself is exactly what this family needs. I am proud of you. Tears blurred my vision. Dad's tone hardened again as he read his final dispositions. My original will favored Jason. That document was revoked. To Jason, I leave $500,000 in trust, conditional upon completing a business ethics program. To Emily, I leave my residence, my investments, and 51% of Hayes & Co. Jason shot up, knocking his chair over. This is insane. I'll contest this. Dad, almost as if he had predicted the outburst, left the warning in his video. Michael has all the documents proving your actions. Contesting this will would only bring criminal charges. Jason collapsed back into his chair, silent with fury. The video ended with Dad's final words. Family may be complicated, but integrity is not. Emily never lost hers, and that is why she is the one who must carry on our legacy. The screen went dark. Jason stormed out of the room like a thunderstorm, without looking back. Jason faced legal charges. He fled to London to avoid prison. The same relatives who had mocked me began calling, eager to rebuild a relationship. I didn't forget their contempt, but I didn't slam the door shut either.